a loser.
And now, back to the Big Dumb Fun Show.
Back on the Big Dumb Fun Show. We're here Monday, 7 to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. For the rest of the week, watch the show because it's in replay. You won't get to hear the music, but you will enjoy all the segments from this week, including our 100 questions with Apple Snatch Jackson coming up a little later in the show, along with the band 77 Jefferson and... what's that guy's name from the Kansas City Renaissance Festival?
I got his name. What's his name?
Do we have? Oh, there it is.
Here we go.
He doesn't even know.
No, I got his name.
Arr.
Will Peterson.
Will Peterson.
Stopping by. I don't. Did we ever confirm that?
I sent him an email, and I just hope that he saw it.
No, this guy. This guy. I spoke to him.
I mean, we kept.
At a
I guess I
function.
should have gone over to the Starbucks on Main and 42nd. On the off chance on a Monday he would be there at 5 o'clock like he was 2 weeks ago.
It's the weirdest thing. We were. I was at a function, at a attraction association, and I ran into this guy. Seems like a cool guy. We start talking about Renfest and whatnot, and all the dorks that hang out there. And then Black Tina was there.
How is Black Tina?
Who gives a rat's?
Yeah,
right?
she was supposed to
stood
guest
us up
host
last
week.
So she was there, and she's like, "Oh, hey, tell him about your show. Tell him about your show." And I'm like, "Hey, well, this is I do this show," and we started talking about Renaissance Festival. I said, "You know, it'd be great is
we talk about
pirate trivia." Or I think even Tina was like, "Oh, tell him about pirate trivia." And so I tell him all about it, and he's like, "That is a great idea. We should do that at Renfest." And I'm like, "That's trademarked, by the way. I just put a little TM on there. It's patent pending. The pirate trivia
he just
on there.
totally gave away
Locked down
a
that.
bit
So
we're going to go out there. So we probably won't ever go out there.
he emails me back, and he says, "Hey, I want to let you know
Watch
that."
him do it in the pirate tent.
And he goes into, this is something that I think we want to do. Let's hook this up. And so I go, "Oh, okay, we'll find out." I email Gnurk, and I'm like, "Is this something you want to do? You know, maybe this sounds something like that." And so
because Venkman's not going to be out there Friday, Saturday, Sunday night.
Absolutely not.
I got plans. And so then
Mostly because Corrine would kill him.
yeah, she's like,
Oh, no,
I'm gonna be at Renfest in a pirate pub.
He would be there if it was paid.
Yeah, if there's a paycheck involved, I'm there. Because I cannot do
Well, he would be there.
enough paid gigs.
Yeah, the paycheck would be in her pocket, but he would be there.
Especially when it comes to affording this Disney vacay. Anyway, so we're talking about this event, and then fast forward a couple weeks where Gnurk and I are hanging out at the Starbucks, and we go to walk out, and this guy stands up. He's like, "Jeff," and I'm like,
And he didn't know
I
could totally tell he didn't know who he was.
You're
You're like, "Hey, you!"
"Hey,
He asked that,
You!
and I introduced myself. That way we can get his name out.
And I was like, man, I am drawing a blank. Like, I knew I'd talked to the guy,
Yeah.
but it's been weeks ago, and I talked to so many people.
Because you're kind of a big deal. You're important.
I'm kind of a big deal.
You are a big deal.
And so so Gnurk was able to weasel his name out, and then I'm like, yes.
No, I was right
Renfest.
there. Like it
Renfest
wasn't like
is what we had
I
to
didn't
do.
miss a beat there. I could look in Jeff's eyes and see the vacant stare.
Because
of
Gnurk,
him
we all
trying
know
to figure
that
out what the guy's name was.
you are the glue of the Big Dumb Fun Show. Like it would
absolutely.
all fall apart if
Hey,
it wasn't for Aaron Gnurk.
naturally.
He's my side
He does
bitch.
all the he does
I'm
all the
his-
hard work. He
I'm
does
his
all the
side
heavy
bitch.
lifting.
Yeah.
How could he be
Yeah,
the
right
side
out of-
bitch when he does all the work?
Right out of my wallet.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So my side bitch here, we're
You just
walking
get
out
up
of
here
the
and talk
Starbucks.
with your velvet gold voice,
Thank
and
you.
Gnurk does all the work.
The girls still call me radio sex.
I'm just saying, Mike just texted me and told me, he's like, your friend runs a pretty good show and format.
Thanks. Thank you, Mike, that looks like me.
He doesn't look like you.
What about me?
I'm sure you're the one he's talking about.
No, he's not.
Because, well, I mean,
Here,
you're
look.
the one that actually runs the format, though.
Case
Venkman
in
just
point.
talks.
See,
Yeah,
I'm
well,
the face here. Everyone thinks that I'm putting this together.
I'll
No,
tell you-
it's all Gnurk.
It's all
If
Gnurk.
Gnurk does all of it,
The difference
Venkman's
is-
just the voice.
The difference is he's the one that would actually say, "Ignore the man behind the curtain."
He
Please
would.
ignore the man behind
He
me.
would.
He's the guy that would block you out of a pair of bowling shoes for a celebrity
Oh, man,
bowling tournament. Don't even get me started.
Don't get him started about the
I'm not going to get him.
celebrity.
I'm afraid.
I could have been at
Kelly, don't get
Crypticon.
him started about the
I
celebrity bowling
haven't
tournament.
brought up anything about bowling.
And you better not.
No,
I'm not.
You just did.
You better not.
No.
Did you say bowling?
Kelly! I just told
Oops.
you not to!
My bad.
Here's the funny thing.
Now I
I
got to
don't
hear
wanna
is
talk about
how
it.
you probably were at Crypticon, weren't you? Did you go to Crypticon? And
I don't even know what Crypticon is.
Don't even talk about Crypticon.
I don't even know what it is. So I
Sid
can't
Haggis?
talk about. Is that about like a bunch of Crips going together, like a bunch of gang members, but
Remember,
Comic Con?
if you cover your mic,
If we
Gnurk
have to go
still
like
can't.
this.
Yeah,
we have
yeah,
to hide
You're right.
from
Except,
Gnurk.
He
see,
still can't
I can
hear
see
you.
you talking on the camera angle, though.
Dang it.
Foiled again.
Totally ruined that unless I go back to this angle.
But only I can do it.
right.
No, there we go.
There we go.
Now
Yeah,
we can talk
so-
about Gnurk now.
Gnurk thinks he's very important.
Gnurk is important.
Here's Gnurk talking about them.
Wait,
know
you're
what,
not
Gnurk?
talking to
These
anybody.
guys are a couple of
Gnurk, did you not?
who
You didn't.
calls for chances to go to events, and you know what? They suck it up and they keep it inside, and they
Hey,
don't let their
Gnurk.
co-hosts show up there on their behalf for the simple purpose of promoting the show. You know why? Because they're not going to be the ones to get their picture with DMC.
So far, hands
Gnurk,
down,
I'm
this
just
is,
saying, when we were doing this, I defended you
so far,
for
hands
the
down,
first time in 10 years.
This is my favorite segment of the show so far tonight.
Because we're making fun of Gnurk.
I don't know. I think I'm
What
getting
are
made
we-
fun of half the
What's
time.
happened?
What has happened to the show?
That's what happens when I show up.
So we were talking about how much this new boyfriend looks a lot like me.
He doesn't
and
look
that
like
in
you.
some weird way. Did you seek him out? How did you guys meet?
We met a friend of mine. We had a mutual friend and that I worked with.
Do
and
I know this mutual friend?
No, you don't know her.
You sure?
I'm positive. And
What's
she
her
was
name?
like, she's on a pool league. And I was like, hey, if you know anybody that needs a really crappy pool player, let me know. And she kind of got me on a team. And
Wait, so you're just
I met
you're
him.
talking to this girl like, hey, I want to go join
well, no,
a league.
she's on. She was talking about pool league all the time. And
Yeah.
and so I was like, hey,
One
you
of
know, I like to play
those.
pool. I'm really bad, but whatever. And so I started on a different team, and him and I met and kind of started hanging out. And yeah, one thing led to another, and he knocked me on my butt.
Oh, I think they knocked you up.
No.
So, but did you
Not yet.
did you know at the time, like, man, this guy really
Actually-
kind of looks like Venkman?
No.
One thing led to
I
another,
thought you were
and-
talking about something else.
and there was this Nickelback song that came on.
It was on the jukebox,
and he
and I
played
said, turn it up.
it. I would have said turn it up, but there was something in my mouth.
I was chalking up my cue stick.
Did you just say jam box?
Not my jukebox, not my
Oh,
jam
you
box.
said jam
I would
box.
never reveal your secret name for your hoo-ha,
Your jam box.
the jam box.
Is that what I call it?
That's what
I
you
might
told me
actually.
it was.
I'm going to refer to it as that now. I didn't.
By the way, this is
before.
the best rehearsal ever. I can't wait. I can't wait until we go live.
Actually do a show.
What's that? Oh, we're on.
Yeah.
Oops.
So anyway, Michael, can you call? Is it Mike or Michael? Can I call him Michael?
You can call him either or. I don't
Michelangelo.
care. Call him Jersey. I don't care. That's what everybody else calls him.
They call him Jersey.
He wears jerseys every single day.
Like,
The man
sir,
has like
you're at
30
work.
jerseys. It's insane.
Michael, this is a funeral. 888-832-7561. Maybe we need to get him on the phone and I can ask him 100 questions.
No.
No?
He's shy.
Is he?
Yeah. He's the lover.
Every
I'm the
relationship
fighter.
has to have
Yeah,
the
he's
yin and
shy.
yang type thing.
Yeah. He's shy.
But yeah, he's in a pool league.
He's calm. He's
Yeah, he's
really
a
good at
dealer.
pool too.
Yeah.
He's really good at pool. Like, it's kind of hot.
Except he wears jerseys all the time.
He does wear jerseys.
He's
all
the
the
only
time.
dealer wearing a jersey.
Well, and it's funny because there's people.
What's on a Cheese Friday?
There's
Sweet.
people that have known him for years and years and years and years and years and knows that he only wears jerseys pretty much. And he'll show up to league one day and he'll be wearing like a Panthers jersey and somebody be like, "Oh, Mike, are you a Panthers fan?" And I'm like,
Is it a Black Panthers
where
jersey,
have
or-
you been? Like
Yeah. He went on vacation. He was in Newark. He was wearing a shirt. I'm
really
in Jersey.
the only
I
time he
don't have to
doesn't
wear
wear
one.
jerseys is when he plays golf. Or once for Easter brunch, I asked him to not wear a jersey.
Or when he plays football, he does not wear a
he
jersey.
doesn't play football.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, I get it. He doesn't when he's
Because-
playing
yeah,
football.
So
Took me a minute.
so the guy's a dealer. We found that out.
He's a dealer.
He looks like me.
He doesn't look like
He
you.
He's
looks
not-
a little like Venkman.
Thank
He
you.
doesn't look
Thank
like
you,
you.
Gnurk, the
He
glue that
does.
holds this bitch together. So he slightly looks like me with a couple inches tall.
couple?
Tall.
What are you, like 5'2"?
I am.
He
I
does
am
have a
6
few
even.
more chin hairs.
I'm 6'1".
Okay,
if I'm
so
standing
he's
up straight, but
7
I have
inches
a
taller
hunch.
than
I have
you.
a hump.
He's 7 inches taller than you.
Holy God!
He's 6'7".
6'7".
I know.
How does he get through most doors?
He ducks.
It looks like Big Bird walking in, like, "Hey, Snuffy."
Hey,
So-
bird.
Does that make me snuffy?
Hey, Bird. Yeah, but you like tall guys, though, right?
I do.
And is this a prerequisite? Have you ever dated somebody shorter than you?
Not in the last decade.
Oh, really? It's been a
Well,
long.
Wait
I
a
don't know.
second.
Define date.
Yeah, exactly.
How cool
We
is
all know
that?
how Kelly used to
Yeah,
be.
wasn't it from Incognito?
Oh, Brad, can we not talk about that?
He was kind of short.
He was so horrible.
Stubby.
I thought he was like R2D2 size.
Oh my God, he wasn't that. He was my height.
Yeah, Kelly would like to refer to him as bite size.
I'm uncomfortable.
Oh, welcome back to the show, Kelly. All right, when we come back, we'll see if the folks from 77 Jefferson will bless us with their presence. If not, we're going to get Mike on the phone. We'll just cold call him.
Sorry, baby.
AT&T.